Let us continue our adventure. Thanks to Kuturo, the shattered white moonstone was coming together piece by piece. Meanwhile, the witch, Esma Potts, who apparently had no qualms about holing up in another person's house, stood before Castle Waxwane's towering portrait of the moon goddess and said,
"Just you wait! Soon I will be the goddess!"
And the smile playing on her hideous lips gave way to a chilling laugh.
Monkey! Monkey, where are you? Revisibilate yourself!
Yeah, my lord, at once.
How could you fail me? You, of all my generals! Your mistakes have cost me the upper hand. If he gets the rest of the White Moonstone, and he has Calibras.
Oh, wait! I know who it is! Pulling Kutaro's strings!
What? Who? Tell me.
I can't breathe. The Moon Witch! Esma Potts!
Potts? That hag from the kitchen?
She is at the White Castle, guiding Kutaro from there.
That's what she thinks. I'll destroy them both. Puppet and Puppeteer.
But how, sire?
Simple. The clock tower in the land of time. Pick up, you useless pups! What are you waiting for?
Yes, sire!
Oh, nothing like a spot of Copernican artemisia to pass the afternoon.
Yes. I can't tell whether it's the smooth, herbaceous flavor or the distinctive biscuity nose, but something about it does tickle my fancy. Who calls during tea time? No manners at all.
Oh, please, excusez-moi. A rabbit and rooster's never-ending tea party? Say again. Moon barking? Sire, Lord Master, yes, hello.
I haven't you and the chicken taken over the land of time. That clock should have been fixed ages ago.
My word, tempers fugit.
Has it been 3 years?
Time is running out, and you were supposed to catch it.
Never you fear, your highestness, it is under control.
That's right. We'll have that chronopoly for you in a macro jiffy.
Move it! I want that clock to get money right now!
Oh, la 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 la! Oh, late, I am late.
He looks shady. Let's tail him.
Everyone and everything in the land of time was zipping along at a blistering pace. It was almost... Everyone and everything in the land of time was zipping along at a blistering pace. It was almost as if...
Far too much to do.
Why won't he sit still?
And then all of a sudden the ants were all blotted. Even the buildings lining the street were recombobulating at breakneck speed, their heights changing like rippling waves. The sole exception was tea time.
Oh, no. I mustn't Darjeelinger. Late.
Hold it, Buster. You work for the Moon Bear King.
Yes. Stop distracting me, or he'll have my head.
Well, that proves it. Come on, he's got a piece of the Moonstone.
I mustn't Darjeelinger. Late.
Hold it, Buster. You work for the Moon Bear King.
Oh, no. I mustn't Darjeelinger. Late.
Hold it, Buster. You work for the Moon Bear King.
Yes. Stop distracting me, or he'll have my head.
Well, that proves it. Come on! He's got a piece of the Moonstone.
I want to suck your blood! Yes! This is exactly the reaction I desperately wanted!
I must conquer the land of time post-haste.
Made it! Oh, look out!
I must conquer the land of time post-haste.
Made it! Oh, look out! Whew, safe.
Even the chimney sweeping seemed to be chronologically impaired. What had done this to the land of time? What should have been running like clockwork had been reduced to running in circles.
I must fix the clock.
Jump! Again! Uh-oh! We're out of buildings!
Who needs rooftops when you have playing cards? How we want to enjoy a fragrant tea amidst all this soot.
First world problems, Bunny Man.
popular demand, I shall traverse these precarious cards atop a unicycle.
An enormous chimney loomed before them, and a deluxe-sized chimney brush to match. Glad this isn't. Coutureau's search for General Rabbit had turned into a wild hopscotch across the Land of Time's rooftops. The flow of time has a pronounced effect on any city's skyline, as the past is dismantled, the present constructed, and the future imagined. Dreams and aspirations become the girders upon which life is built and rebuilt in the name of progress. It just usually happens a lot slower. The Land of Time was also a skygazer's paradise. You see, like tea time, star watching was a refined way to pass the hours. Like everything else around here, the shooting stars weren't exactly shooting straight. They'd lance across the sky one moment, only to stop dead in their tracks the next. Of course, it made it much easier to wish upon them. You could probably sneak in multiple wishes. The locals were true romantics, peering through their telescopes and trying to count the stars as they blinked by, which took patience with all this chimney smoke in the way.
I love my head for this. Yes, yes, sure as rabbit's feet are lucky.
Like everything else around here, the layout of a house changes to its appropriate form with the passage of time. The larger the number of your family, the greater the number of rooms in your house. Then, of course, you no longer need the rooms if you no longer have your family. The house is too big. Without a family? What was wrong with me?
What happened to you? Actually, I don't really want to hear that.
The Land of Time had an old and well-established observatory. where time was closely watched, a calendar devised, and the stars slid around to make it all work.
A gravity-magnetational temporospatial anomaly. Yes, this all seems correct. And right on schedule. 1, 2, 3, et voilà!
Whoa!
Into the wormhole and on to the Halcyon past.
That hocus pocus loony! Don't let him get away!
Time was a bit funny in here, but General Rabbit's highway of playing cards let him quite literally pass the hours.
Eh? Why are you stalking me?
Don't play dumb. We're gonna beat you up and take back your Moonstone Shard. Follow that rabbit! I thought diamonds were a girl's best friend.
A fair weather friend, maybe. The game would not start until Kuturo cut the deck. Bit by bit, sand drained into the hourglass. It was the future slipping away, piling up to form the past.
Whoa! The Joker is wild! Ugh, these stupid cards are in the way!
Waiting is unfortunately part of the game, but a good card shark uses that time to plan his next move.
What? You again? I am far too busy for this harassment. I have history to rewind, a land to conquer. Excusez-moi.
Hey, get back here! Face Kataro fair and square!
Our hero soon encountered everyone's favorite card trick, the buzzsaw.
That's not a card trick! diamonds were a girl's best friend.
A fair weather friend, maybe. The game would not start until Kuturo cut the deck. Bit by bit, sand drained into the hourglass. It was the future slipping away, piling up to form the past.
Whoa! The Joker is wild! Ugh, these stupid cards are in the way!
Waiting is unfortunately part of the game, but a good card shark uses that time to plan his next move.
What? You again? I am far too busy for this harassment. I have history to rewind, a land to conquer. Excusez-moi.
Hey, get back here! Face Kataro fair and square!
Our hero soon encountered everyone's favorite card trick, the buzzsaw.
That's not a card trick!
Kuturo laid all his cards on the table. This was it. A fine hat trick for Kuturo.
This is our stop.
Interfering! I have to go back 3 whole years before I can fix that blasted clock.
The ace trumps all, especially when it's 5 aces of spades.
That's cheating!
Kuturo hopped over the questionable hand and scrambled ever higher.
Hurry up! It's fold or be folded!
Gentlemen, the wait is over. Monsieur Lapin's magic show is about to begin. First, flip a card, any card. Let us cut the deck. Flip again. Just one tap of this ordinary top hat.
We'll have to fight magic with magic, card for card.
My cards! Stop trying to peek backstage!
That rope looks ready to snap.
Behold this! What's this for again?
I want to suck your blood. Ugh. You're not good looking. You're not even human.
And now, the flying daggers! Flip again! Shuffle! And again! Flip again! Behold this box!
Nice escape there, Houdini.
Flip again! I was saving this. Wasn't that something?
Oh, it was something.
Next up. Wait, no. Where is it? Blast it. Ah! Am I out of tricks? Fine. You leave me no choice. Gladius Auriculus. Here. Time to disappear, you pest. My magic.
Wait!
Time out. Stop!
That's what you get for abracadabbling with us. All right, another one in the bag.
Yes, good boy. Gather those shards. The moonstone will soon be complete. Completely mine! And once I'm the goddess, this palace and all the moon shall obey my every command!
Now, dear, the witch has finally cracked.
Aha! Me buxom beauty Esma Potts. How ye shiver me timbers when you dance like that.
Maybe we all have.
Putterer, find those last pieces. I'll fat her side you supper and make room for me.
With the help of Calibrus, Kuturo defeated the menace and saved the souls of a lucky few. Well done, Kuturo! The souls he freed were homeward bound. Our hero's rabbit chase led him deep into the chrono-illogical land of time. Meanwhile, the Moon Bear King was on to the witch, whose own dark intentions still hung on the air. And so the story continues. No world is complete without a clock tower. And the moon is no exception. But the hands of this clock are not used to tell time. They are used to shape children's dreams. Light and dark decide if it's a quarter to a nightmare, or half past a daydream, or 10 till a rude awakening. To keep a stern watch over the clock, the moon goddess had chosen Mr. Pink. But that was before. When the white moonstone shattered, the clock spun into madness, and Mr. Pink went missing.
To bear or not to bear? Who is she, this witch who's after my moonstone? Why does she oppose me? She didn't have to steal Calibrus. She didn't have to pick on me like this. It's not fair! This is my moonsies! Nobody else can have it! Not that mean witch! That awful hag! Whoever she is, she's mean and I hate her! Have I seen her somewhere? Yes, that would explain it. Who is she? Where have I met her before? Wait! Yes, Rika! Of course! You're done, hag! Checkmate!
Kataro, look out! These cars are about to fall!
Cushioning Kuturo's fall was a strange garden constructed like a maze. Primly precise hedges were prankishly preventing Kuturo's progression. Of course, Kuturo had prudently come pre-equipped with the proper pruners.
Really, I hope you're happy with yourself. I went through all that trouble to hide myself, but what's the point exactly if you're going to march into my garden and mercilessly slip away in my disguise? I might as well be wearing a lampshade. I mean, I probably itch less, not that you care.
Show a little gratitude? Kataro just, saved you. Do you have any idea who he is?
Lost soul, rightful bearer of Calibrus, hero of the moon. Yes, it's all very obvious, very clear to the naked eye. But, you see, that's why I'm getting pernickety. You're being far too reckless. You probably ride your bicycle at night without a helmet. And do you really expect to defeat the Moon Bear King like that? Really? But never mind, what's done is done. Milk spilt, not crying. Moving on, corrective measures can be taken. Proverbial mop for the proverbial dairy disaster, yes.
So, why were you hiding in the bush again?
Must we go over every detail? Clock's ticking, sand trickling out of the hourglass. Come on now. Fine, here we go. Class is in session. Have a seat, or stand, or hover, whatever. Basically, this all started with dreams. The goddess, because she's rather smart, decided that there should be a certain parity, that means equality, in how we interact with children in their dreams, which of course led to the construction of the clock tower built by a watchmaker by the name of...
For crying out loud! Can you just give us the abridged version? Oh, you talk faster than most sane people think, and we've got a lot to do.
Shameful. Simply lamentable, the attitude of our young people today, shrugging aside the weighty implications of their history and heritage, demanding instant gratification, reading spoilers of movies they haven't yet seen. Dreadful, this kind of rapid culture death. Just give the Moon Bear King the edge, you know?
No, us dying of boredom will give him the edge. Come on, don't tell me the great Mr. Pink doesn't know how to be concise. Oh, get with the times! You're a bird. Don't you know how to tweet? 140 characters or less. Go.
That clock controls when children dream. Stop. Only I can operate it in the goddess's absence. Stop. I hid from @MBK to keep him from using it for evil. Stop.
140! Well done. So, the Moon Bear King is after your clock. Wait, what does he want with a clock? Can't you buy a watch?
I'll have to explain that too. All right.
20 words or less.
He wants to permanently stop with the clock hands at midnight, but he needs me to do it.
Wait, that does sound bad. What happens if the hands stop at midnight?
Dreamtime will be frozen at the darkest hour, never to flow again. In short...
Yes, please.
If the Moon Bear King uses me to stop that clock, we're all...
And for once, Mr. Pink was at a loss for words. The last guardian of the clock tower was in Rooster's clutches, and the Moon Bear King was poised to plunge all the Earth's children into an eternal nightmare. Couturo dashed through the verdant labyrinth, determined to free Mr. Pink from the diabolical General Rooster.
Look at the ladybugs! Bees, too! The Moon Bear King? What's he doing here?
As I said, now a sweet little bee is here.
Well, this casting is too ridiculous.
Luckily, the honeybees came to Couturo's rescue, and he escaped the danger. Now, Lunar Honeybee...
You must emancipate me, which, as you know, more or less derives from Latin, meaning deliver from the hands of. Idest, you must free me from General Rooster's talons.
Hey, it came to life.
And thereby render me liberated. Yes.
The land of times,
freedom
Topiary
may
Garden
seem
was a
subjective,
magical place.
However... Gags, can't you go any faster? I am in trouble, you know. I mean, you've got stumpy appendages, but a bit of urgency ought to compensate for walking rate. Unless you've already written me off as a disposable character. Yes, well, I have a few things to say about that.
Oh my gosh! Talk! Kataro's gonna ditch you if you don't stop polluting the air with your noise. Nobody likes a wisecracking motor mouth who flies around and tells people what to do. Trust me, I deal with people like that all the time.
I have a feeling our beloved audience knows exactly what Picarina is talking about. On through the verdant labyrinth Couturier dashed as Mr. Pink...
What in blazes is taking so long? It's your fault I'm even in this predicament, you and your... Snip, 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 why don't I slice
The
up Mr.
garden
Pink disguise and
stretched
ruin
on
everything and destroy the world because I feel like
See,
it?
we've upgraded to dinosaurs.
Yes! Couturier found himself astride a Triceratops, second only to the T-Rex on the dinosaur top 40.
There's a top 40?
Have you got your
Whoa!
hands and
It
your
shrunk
knees
and multiplied.
The thing about Triceratops is that they're hard to classify.
You have to hurry.
Scholars still argue about
see what
whether
I
they're
did
basically
there?
the same thing as the Torosaurus, which I think is just silly. But then again, what used to be called Ceratops has...
Oh my
Alas,
gosh.
the twisted
Taro,
topiary
promise you'll never
topography was
love
making
dinosaurs.
Mr. Pink's
Promise
rescue
me.
rather difficult.
Have a spot of tea, hon. In fact, have the whole leopard.
Don't be ridiculous. Leopard spots aren't made of tea. They're made of a special pigmentation that, in actual fact, is...
Couturier found himself an unwilling guest at General Rooster's afternoon tea. But there was no time to sit back and nibble on pastries. He had to leap from table to table just to keep up with his host.
Go on. Don't let the tea get cold. You have all the time in the world.
Oh yeah, tons.
Couturier sheared a path along General Rooster's trail of feathers and moved to the next table. It's important for these sorts of functions to make the rounds and socialize a bit. One can't be rude and keep to oneself. Biscuits and fruit, cold cuts and scones. It all looked scrumptious. But a party is more than just eating. Remember, it's proper to give up your seats for the elderly and people who need them.
Yeah, I can't take it anymore. Can't we crash for just 1 second? Ooh, let's go right. That side. Yeah, jump, jump! Maybe the left would have been easier.
General Rooster flapped away disdainfully every time Couturier got close. But the trail of feathers was leading our hero ever closer to the clock tower. Couturier's wild rooster chase had led him to Mr. Pink's place of employment. One magical clock tower at the heart of the land of time. The insides of the tower were stuffed with enormous, intricate gears.
Do they really need this many?
The gears mesh together in order to transmit torque. You see, they're finely tuned to make sure that the hour and minute hands of the clock rotate at steady, accurate pace. Also, they make convenient footholds. The Land of Time's clock used a magic pendulum which always kept perfect time and never had to be wound. It was scientific perfection.
You just said it was magic.
I'm just trying to create a little atmosphere, all right? If you want to be strange, go ahead and put every little story detail under a microscope, really. The rest of us will be having fun. Thank you. The tower's stately exterior was lavishly decorated, which worked out well for Kuturo, who needed a path to the top.
Are those eggs? Hey, why don't you use them to cut a path up? Heads up! We're gonna need more quarters.
How dare you thrash my eggs! My babies!
Those were yours? I thought you were a boy chicken.
I can be anything I want! I'm a peacock! You did it again! You monster!
Kuturo was hot on Rooster's tail. The general tried to fly out of reach.
You nasty little thing! Why won't you fall? My babies! You little jerk! Every egg of mine you smash, I'll smash back on you tenfold!
Look at this ugly mug. What? It can fly? Pigeons! Dual fighters! Perfect! Special bonus, baby! What's with all these levers? It worked! Flip all the levers!
Kuturo used the clock's internal mechanisms to climb even higher.
Another lever! Or is it lever? Oh, I was never really clear on that.
Kutaro swiftly calculated gear rotation, spring recoil, and pendulum arc, using the power of mathematics to cross the tower. Kutaro thrust his way past the endless machinery that worked tirelessly to keep time.
Faster, Rooster! What is taking so long? You useless poultry!
Check out all these cogs. They're spinning.
Kutaro's innate sense of rhythm allowed him to cut his way safely past the obstacles.
Yes, we're through. Look at the pretty ladybug.
After a long clamber, Kutaro had finally reached the top of the clock tower.
Hey, sitter hero, I'm up here.
He's been turned into a clock hand.
Save me, please, before the clock strikes 12.
Your time is up, Kutaro. Soon this world will be plunged into eternal starkers.
I hope you mean eternal darkness.
Don't you cowardly chicken!
You're in no position to call anyone yellow, Mr. Pink.
Come on, you cocky-doodle doofus.
I'll shred you nasty things to tiny pieces.
He flew the coop! After him! My wing! That's it! Now chop up the other one!
But the clock hands were lurching ever closer to midnight. If Kutaro didn't hurry, the crazed Chanticleer wouldn't be the half of his problems.
Stop messing about, you fool! Did Calabrus choose you or not? Undo the ropes that are binding me!
How can we with this pocket? Don't let him get away!
However, the clock hands now teetered just a few tick-tocks away from the sinister stroke of 12. Only brave Kutaro could avert the impending crisis.
We're doomed! Midnight is upon us! There is no hope! The world will end! I should never have put my faith in a couple of...
Shut up! We're gonna save you, so just chill out, okay?
That's what you think! The proverbial gloves are off!
He's on the ropes!
My beautiful plumage! I'll make a rotisserie out of you!
Look out, lad! Destroy his wing! Marvelous and timely hit! Hurry! Time is running out! So hot! Yes! Well done!
Moonstone shard, check. Clock under control, check. Nice job, Kitaro.
Hello? What are you doing? I'm over here. Would you help me, please? Thank you!
Hold on, we're coming.
Wrong again! Come on, out with me.
No!
What? No, you can't!
Monkey saw his chance and seized it. As the clock struck 12, Dreamtime lurched into its darkest, most terrifying hour.
Kitaro, look! The Earth!
You see, Kotaro? Now children everywhere will be locked in an inescapable nightmare. Their souls will be ripe for the harvest. They will make my master invincible.
Dragon, come forth! Open the gateway to Earth! Bring me those children's souls!
Kutaro's victory over Rooster felt empty. He should have known Monkey wouldn't play fair. And now that the damage was done, he was powerless to stop the long night to come. Even in the land of time, there was no changing the past. With the help of Caliburus, Kuturo defeated the menace and saved the souls of a lucky few. Well done, Kuturo! The souls he freed were homeward bound. The land of Time's clock tower had struck midnight, plunging all of Earth's children into an endless nightmare. And worse yet, the Moon Bear King had sent Dragon to harvest their souls. Act 6 is getting messy indeed. Now back to Kuturo's tale. Dragon had been called forth from his celestial roost to bring judgment down upon all who dared to defy his ruthless master. And it was none other than Dragon who spirited away the souls of children each night on the tyrant's behalf. That's right. Dragon was part of the reason Kuturo got dragged into this mess in the first place. But now, the stakes were much higher. The souls of every last boy and girl on Earth. Having parted the heavens and opened a portal to Earth, Dragon set to work harvesting the souls of children from the coils of their nightmares.
Dragon! Bring me those souls right now!
I've never seen so many at once. If the Moon Bear King devours all those, we'll have a disaster on our hands. Not only will I not rule the moon, he'll rule the whole darn universe. Come on, Kotaro! Up to it! Stop that monster!
Whoosh! Kuturo watched Dragon soar off with a host of children's souls in his wake.
Hurry, Kitaro! We can't let him reach the Black Castle! Put it in high gear!
With Picarina at his side, Kuturo hopped astride the newly emancipated Mr. Pink and raced after General Dragon. By some miracle, they caught up.
We have to stop him, no matter what!
Hold on!
Dark clouds hung heavy over the Black Castle as General Dragon hurtled home as fast as he could. Mr. Pink skimmed along the dragon's back as Kuturo held on tight.
I suppose now would be a good time to lay down the facts. Well, there's nothing to lay them on, but metaphorically speaking, you see, I'm primarily an academic. I look after a big clock for a living, and...
Man, if I knew spicy food would shut him up, I would have ordered some buffalo wings hours ago.
Dashingly, Mr. Pink leapt over dragons laid like fins. Bolts of lightning struck and missed. Storm clouds shot in vain. Nothing could stop them as they raced up the writhing dragon's back to the heavens.
Use the balloon to jump.
Mr. Pink flapped so hard, his wings looked ready to snap. Whence came this passion? Was it rage toward the Moon Bear King for using him as a clock hand? Was it a sense of justice, a need to undo his mistakes?
Well, it's damnable bad luck is what it is. And what do you mean, my mistakes? I'm not the one who broke the clock. And besides, the warranty ran out ages ago.
That's right! Damn the lightning death that was raining down on him. Mr. Pink was determined to set things right.
Yeah, that's not what I said. Don't fabricate stories.
General Dragon tore across the sky with his sinister prize in tow. Soon, he would deliver all these children to his master.
Hurry! You want the Moon Bear King to gobble up the soul of every last kid on Earth?
You say hurry like I'm not already hurrying, which I am, by the way, but I am a flamingo, in case you haven't noticed.
Flamingo power!
Mr. Pink's body coursed with the hot, holy justice of capsaicin. The bird's heart and muscles swelled with new purpose after every massive, peppery kick. A cyclone tossed Kuturo into the path of lightning and rain, but these and more he'd cut in twain. Either the clock tower disaster or General Dragon's own power had triggered a great cataclysm. Volcanoes exploded in a salvo of magma destruction as fireballs rained down from above.
Chunks of death! Incoming!
Kuturo picked up speed, bounded along the balloons, and rocketed right through the eruption.
Don't I get any credit?
Our hero sliced through rain and dodged bolts of lightning as he tamed the vicious storm.
We need to get through these clouds!
It's your head that's in the clouds if you expect me to fly when I can't even see where I'm going, which would be just like you, actually.
What the? Now this is first-class travel. Don't judge a fowl by its feathers, I guess.
Once Kuturo had done a little surgery, did the proud and powerful dragon finally give
Did
him
you
the time of
seriously
day.
just cut off my tail? Tell me you didn't just cut off my tail, because that is just... Don't even make me spell out the dookie you're in right now!
Watch the left!
I'll just smash you instead. Oh, I'm begging for some heart.
Got him!
Our hero dodged searing balls of fire and danced between Dragon's razor-sharp scales as they battled atop the clouds.
Watch the right!
Oh, I'm begging for some heart.
That's it! Almost
That ain't nothing. There. Whoa, kid. You boggled me.
He's on the run! Cut along his body to catch up!
Calibris was tougher than steel, and Kudura was gaining ground on Dragon in no time.
I said beat it. Hey!
Yeah, go ahead and run. You're just too chicken to fight Kataro, coward.
You want to just let me finish this job for the Bear Father, huh? I just gotta drop off these souls, and then I can tear you into weeny little pieces. Okay?
Kataro, drag his body down! Almost there!
Oh, you're really busting my scales here.
Hey, are you a dragon or a fraidy cat? After him, Kataro!
Kuduro sliced right through Dragon's thunderclouds as he raced across the ether.
This is my sky, my clouds. You don't get to be a wise guy with me.
Ugh, great! Now we've upgraded to full-on dragon breath. Ugh. He's breaking up the clouds! You're not gonna have any place to stand! He's breaking up the
I got
clouds!
more trunk
You're not
where
gonna
that
have
came
any place
from.
to stand! Slaughter!
I got more trunk where that came from.
Slaughter! So long, slicers!
That ain't nothing. This is my sky, my clouds. You don't get to be a wise guy with
Oh,
me.
great! Now we've upgraded to full-on dragon breath. He's breaking up the clouds! You're not gonna have any place to stand! Slam him! He's breaking up the clouds! You're not gonna have any place to slam him!
I got more trunk where that came from.
Slam him!
I got more trunk where that came from. You wiggly rats, you're dead meat.
This guy's a train wreck. Just a little more.
Kutaro clipped through clouds and lunged over lightning bolts.
Look out for
He
the
had
gap
a
in the
score
clouds!
to settle with Dragon.
You've got a dragon to catch! Whoa! A
Oh,
little
you
too
really
close.
want to take a fall? I'll knock that head clean off your shoulders.
You're trapped, Kataro. The only way out is up.
Where you going?
Ah, he's after us! Slam him, Kataro!
You smart aleck! I'm just getting started! Let's see if those scissors you used against my pals can smoke a dragon! Die! Ah! Oh, so you want some juice? That what you want? Have some of this! What? Hold still, pipsqueak! Ah! You fight good! But I ain't giving up my piece of the boss's moonstone, not to nobody! You can kiss the earth, and your little adventure, goodbye!
Hold it right there! I've had enough of your bullying and that stupid accent! Don't you make me go full Picarina on you! Kataro, you may be from Earth, but you're our hero! I know you can win! You can beat him!
What? Hey! Oh! All right, kid. Let's battle this like men! Dragon Man, bring it on! You got me.
Yes! We did it! Kataro, you are one stellar superhero.
After an epic battle, the wicked dragon had been slain, and the souls of the children were free once again.
Kataro! Another piece of the puzzle! Just one more shard! And Monkey's business is no match for ours. Hey! Wait just a solar second! We beat Dragon, what gives?
You're too late. All you did was ensure the gateway between the Earth and Moon stays open. Now, I need only wait.
Soon, the Moonbear King would possess a more terrible power than ever.
But Kataro risked everything to stop the dragon. It can't have been for nothing. No, it's too soon to give up. We've still got the Moon Goddess. If we put the Moonstone back together, we can bring her back too. And with her on our side, that half-baked grizzly is toast. We've got to stay positive. Let's go find Monkey and make him cough up that last piece.
That's right. You'll get your goddess. Now would you just hurry up?
Goddess or no goddess, the tyrant's too strong now. If we get the Moonstone back, you should send Kotaro home where he belongs.
Don't be crazy. Why would I ever do that? Kotaro is our last hope, especially mine. You release me! Let me go right now!
I've got you now, man! You stuck that warty nose of yours in my business for the last time!
Yowzers, this is terrible.
With the dragon down and one Moonstone shard to go, Kotaro was certainly on a roll. But with the witch in the tyrant's clutches and the power of countless souls at stake, it seemed the rolling would be uphill from here on out. With the help of Calibros, Kotaro defeated the menace and saved the souls of a lucky few. Well done, Kotaro! The souls he freed were homeward bound.